How was Japan?
Japan was cool. Japan was crazy. Japan is way ahead of its time.
What do you mean by that? Like vending machine? I know they have a lot of vending machines, but like cars, like what makes that ahead of the time?
Honestly, I feel like the way life is lived out there, everything is just, I don't want to say perfect, but everything is made to like.
He's about to be moving out, yeah.
No, I wouldn't live there. I definitely wouldn't live there. If you enjoy city life and you enjoy taking the train to work, and if you're going to go to a restaurant, you hop on the train, it's one stop, you go. If you enjoy that kind of lifestyle, I think that's the place to be. Picture a downtown LA, picture a San Francisco city with a clean version.
Okay.
Where you could walk out, put your head in a trash can, and it'll smell good.
That's wild.
Yeah. And
so it's like a nice New York where it's like you're not going to get shot and stabbed for your wallet.
100%. So get this. We talked to some people out there, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, there's a language barrier. Being able to communicate while speaking no Japanese is almost impossible.
Sure.
So the people we had conversations with, obviously Persians that were out there, because we went to two Persian restaurants, or just American tourists. But so we talked to one of the Persian restaurant owners, and he was saying he wishes there was more that happened because there's like no crime. It kind of gets boring, you know, like nothing happens. And he was saying you could literally leave a bag on a train, go back the next day, and you'll have more money in it than what you left.
Yeah, they'll be like, wow, this guy's going through, so like he left his bag. Let's help
him out, you know? And like just in terms of culture and everything too, like there's a lot of rules that they live by. And I don't want to say rules because it's not like government written rules,
right,
you know?
But it's still an honor-based society.
100%. So the other thing is like, I think making eye contact with strangers is deemed rude. So really? you won't ever feel like people are judging you. You won't ever feel like someone's just staring at you. Huh. As much as you feel like an outsider being a tourist, not speaking any of the languages there, you won't really feel like you're being judged.
Right, because nobody's looking at you.
No one's looking at you. You're just kind of thrown in their environment. And it's like, hey, you're welcome to Japan. Like,
now, did you for the restaurants you went to that weren't, you know, Persian or whatever, did you just chat GPT being like, please translate this for me?
No, which was a terrible idea that we didn't, right? We were over there trying to talk to them. And it was really difficult for Brittany, especially not being a vegetarian and 90% of their foods being pork based.
Oh yeah. Or like fish or, you know.
I mean, yeah, exactly. So we went to this one restaurant, right? And we're trying to like ask them, is there pork in this? She ordered a kimchi rice. Kimchi rice. You'd think if someone's advertising kimchi rice, it'll just be for their best interest to not put meat in it, save money. Right. Just literally put kimchi and rice together.
Kimchi and rice.
It comes, there's like blobs of stuff in there, and she's like, meat, and the guy's not understanding. The first time he just walks away. Yeah. Like there's no way of communicating. He literally just walks away in the middle of the conversation. Yeah. Comes back, she's like, meat, and she learned how to say meat. So she's like, is there meat in this? And the guy's like, chicken.
He's like, not meat, chicken.
So he said chicken, right? Now get this. My brother and I ate it. We started dying. Picture the most smoked applewood bacon you've ever had in your life. I'm talking like, dude, smoked times 20, thrown back on the grill. Mixed with bacon juice.
Delicious.
A little too much. But he said chicken, and it was the most porky pork we've ever felt in our lives.
That's funny. He was clearly just like, chicken's meat. I don't listen. You either learn my language or get out.
100%. And like that's literally all it was, because ramen is pork based. So even if you don't get pork in the ramen, the soup is pork. I mean, when you go to sushi restaurants, they don't do all the rolls we do here.
What do they do?
Just the sushi with the rice on top, or the fish on top of the rice.
Oh, they're like just individual pieces.
One or two pieces per plate. Yeah. I mean, pricing wise, if you're staying out of touristy areas, is great.
Really?
We went, 5 of us. We went to one of the revolving sushi restaurants, and we ate. Like we ate, right? Obviously, my mom doesn't eat too much fish. Brittany doesn't eat fish, so they were trying like some of the veggie stuff and everything. But like me, my dad, and my brother, we ate, and after everything, obviously there's no, they don't tip there. It's rude to tip, actually.
Really?
It's actually rude to tip because if you tip someone, they feel like they didn't do a good job, and you're trying to tell them, here, better luck next time, kind of thing.
Weird.
It's like, oh, I didn't do good enough, so he's paying me more because he feels bad for me.
Huh.
And so get this, after we ate, $90
For 5 people?
5 people sushi.
That's crazy.
And like I eat, my dad eats, my brother eats, you know?
Yeah, you're talking like 30 plates, a couple apps.
Stacks of plates. It's kind of embarrassing too because I don't really know how to use chopsticks correctly.
Oh no, you were stabbing it like a
I was
bottle.
I was grabbing it embarrassingly, and then there's like a guy on my right, a Japanese guy, and I was like looking out the corner of my, every time he looked away, I'd grab it with my hand and put it in my mouth. But no, so that was cool. Food was great, dude. The fish is so good.
Yeah.
We went to this one restaurant. We've seen this all over TikTok. You catch your own fish in the restaurant.
What?
And the problem is that's in a hotel, so it was very touristy and expensive. So each lobster is like $100.
Oh my god.
And you throw the fishing line in there, you grab a lobster, they come put it in a thing, they're like, how do you want it? You're like, with mayo, whatever. They take it to the back. You grab a fish, like, how do you want it? You like pull the fish out, they take it to the back.
An actual fish?
Actual fish, yeah. They're swimming in the water in the restaurant and everything.
How long did it take you to catch a fish?
No, they're quick. They're all like in there.
They're
you
just
know what I mean?
starving.
Yeah. You know how hungry they are? You don't even use bait.
Oh my god, you just
They just go for the hook.
Yeah.
And,
That's hungry.
Yeah, and we're like sashimi. So they bring the fish out with sushi after they take it to the back, and they have the fish head like in a design with the empty fish body on the plate with it.
No way.
Yeah, and like I guess
it's raw fish, right? Like it probably doesn't take, once you have the system down, it probably doesn't take that long to clean it and do all, you know?
No, I think it's 10 minutes.
Yeah.
They charge a little more for sushi because I think they have to like cut it precisely and stuff.
Now that you're talking about it, it's like super expensive. I'm assuming most of your servers spoke English too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah. No, I mean, if you're in like a 5-star hotel out there.
Right. Everyone's going to speak English there, but
who
when
from
you're going like, like the average restaurant or bar to bar, they're just going to be like, I have no idea what you're saying.
Exactly. Yeah. And I mean, those are the best ones too. My dad and I went to this ramen restaurant. Hour wait on like a Tuesday at 10 p.m. Just like a random day, you know?
Wild.
And you wait outside, then you go wait inside, and then you go to a screen. You order at the screen, you pay at the screen. It gives you a ticket. Then you go back into another line, and they're like, they bring you a piece of paper, and the piece of paper is like pork, yes, no. This, yes, no. That, yes, no. It's all. You don't really have choices of food. It's all just one ramen, you know?
It's like, do you want this or not?
Yeah, and then you go sit down. Picture a bar library. You're at a bar, but speaking is rude.
Oh, no way.
And each person is in their own section. Not groups, person. So like I have 2 walls around me at the bar. Then it's my dad with 2 walls. And you're in your own little section. And there's nothing but a curtain in front of you. A tiny curtain. It lifts up. You just see like the waiters from like waist down. Grab your paper, close the curtain again. Open it, your soup comes out. Close the curtain. And when you're done, you leave.
So it's like a VIP experience. Like I feel like if that was in the U.S., it'd be like the top celebrities come here to be
100%.
Not seen, blah, 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 you know?
100%. And dude, they're so nice out there. We're waiting in the line for an hour. We're at the front of the line, right? It's me and my dad. And they have like a whole system where like when a table opens up, a light pops up on the thing. One person left and there was a light, table 8 is open. It's just a 1-person seating, right? In America, what are they going to do? They're going to be like, hey, anyone, one person, one person.
Yeah, of course.
They bring me and my dad a whole legit laminated folder with like both
English,
Japanese and English writing. They're like, read number 1, please. With all due respect, is it okay if we go look down the line to see if there's a person with 1 that could come sit at this table?
Wild.
And we're like, yeah, of course. Go to the next person until they reach a 1 person.
Wow, that's odd. Dude, that's just a respectful culture.
Right? Dude, in America, we got 1 open. Anyone party for 1? And so I was like, me, he was here a while ago.
Yeah, and well, also how it would go is be like, all right, guys, we're a party of 4, but everyone split up into 1 so we can take this before anyone else.
100%. Yeah. And like, it makes me wonder, like, what if I said no? That table, no one's going to sit there.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, actually, what I bet would happen if you were like, no, they'd be like, all right, you have to come and sit at this place.
I don't
You
know,
have to get
dude.
separated.
I don't know. They were just too nice. I feel like okay.
They're like, okay.
We'll just hope the one next to it opens up.
Yeah,
Or they come kick one person out of that one and move us next to each other over there.
That's so funny. Okay, super iconic in Japan. There's this park where you can feed deer, you can snuggle with deer, you can pet deer. Did you go to that place?
No, I didn't know about that. But we did go to monkeys.
Oh, monkeys. You
did.
feed the monkeys?
You weren't allowed to feed them, but you could walk with them. You could be around them.
Did you like hand and paw that?
No, these monkeys did not seem like they wanted much to do with the humans. There was like one of the baby monkeys walks up to the humans. And when I say baby, I'm talking, dude,
Baby.
this big, right?
I need to find someone real quick.
Walks up to the people. The mom goes up to the people.
Yeah. Starts throwing a fit.
Like the people are like running back, like, oh my goodness. Then as the mom is screaming, like these two monkeys go up on the roof. Like they start like getting in like battle position, dude.
No way.
Like they're like ready for action. And then the moms grab the kids. The moms are running away. And then you could tell like the dads are like on the roof. And
ready to go to war.
Ready to go to war. And then that was cool. That was by the bamboo forest. This is all in Kyoto, by the way. Kyoto was the very...
And you went to a couple places.
We went to Tokyo and Kyoto.
Just a second. I'm finding... Oh, here we go. My experience and your experience...
Did you go to Japan?
No, I went to... so this was in Bali.
It's like, no, I went to Ireland. I'm like,
Yeah, I went to Ireland.
Oh, no.
I just found monkeys. But our experiences were drastically different. I don't know if you can see that. But the monkey is right on my shoulder. They let us feed the monkeys.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the dudes were chilling with us.
I mean, the difference between Indonesia and Japan.
Yeah, is pretty big culturally.
I feel like the monkeys in Indonesia are probably like how respectful the people in Japan are, and vice versa.
Yeah, exactly.
The Japanese monkeys want nothing to do with
They're
people.
like, listen, I do not care what you're offering.
And they tell you don't look at them, don't make eye contact with them,
Really?
don't crouch down to try to get their attention.
Wild.
Just do your thing.
Now, did you ever do one of those like they have the river cruises in Japan? That's like super peaceful, beautiful.
Are you just talking about like it looks like the Italian.
Yes,
We saw them. Those are also in Kyoto.
Okay.
Yeah. No, we didn't end up doing that. We did Disney Sea though.
What's Disney Sea?
It's like their version of, we have Disneyland and California Adventure.
Yeah.
They have Disneyland and Disney Sea.
Okay.
Disneyland on water, pretty much, because it's right on the ocean too.
Oh, awesome.
It was beautiful, yeah.
A lot of like rides that went into the water or what?
So we have like Autopia. They have Aquatopia.
Okay.
So like ours were like cars, and theirs are like submarine boats. You know,
Okay,
so
that's
like
pretty cool.
yeah, that was fun. I think Disneyland and the monkeys were probably the highlight, and food.